Welcome back to OpenLine, talking movies right here before the Academy Awards, which are Sunday night, talking about some of the Academy Award nominated movies, and also in a few moments here we're going to talk about some of the movies that are out right now, what you can see or should see. Jason Shawhan here, a film critic with the Nashville Scene. Let's go to Justin. Hello, Justin.
Yes.
Hi, what's on your mind?
I got a couple of questions. Do you see The Post or Get Out winning any type of Academy Award in any Academy Award categories? And do you see any other films that you would like to see nominated?
It's basically the Get Out. I think I'm sure it's going to get something. It could conceivably get Best Picture or Director or Screenplay. I could see any of those three, or even all of them. Truthfully, I mean, it's entirely possible. The awareness on that is very high. The Post. The problem with The Post is that it's too competent. Like it's you know, Steven Spielberg, he doesn't mess around. Like he's not like making like huge artistic leaps and stuff. It's like it's an incredibly excitingly made film about you know, journalism and an important part of our history, which is it's very relevant to right now. But the problem with it is that it's so well made and well acted that it doesn't become like a vibrant work of art for a lot of people. It's just sort of an object. Like it's another great Spielberg picture. Put it on the shelf. You know, it needed something messy about it, and Spielberg doesn't do messy currently, sadly.
It's incredibly well done. I loved it. It's incredibly well done. It has great payoff and everything. It certainly examines an era of newspaper that I miss, you know, that time when newspapers are so important. Yeah, and it is incredibly well done with Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks and then Steven Spielberg. How do you top that?
Yeah.
And it's this call to appreciate journalism, which I greatly
absolutely
appreciate.
And I agree with that. And after I saw it the first time, I stepped out into the world and I was just like, there is hope, you know, like the Fifth Estate is going to save us, you know, that hard-hitting journalism is going to do something, and then all it takes is like 2 days of like looking at the headlines and you're just like, nope. And I honestly feel like that's one of the things that's damaged the Post's awards potential. Is because it's like people can't believe in that because there's no evidence that it's working, which is sad. It's very hard to like. It's not really fair to hold it against a film due to the ability of reality to just sort of like pull the shoes. I can't think of the proper simile, but you know, it just knocked the wind out of their sails. You know, and I think it's a failure in society, and that maybe down the road when things culturally are a little more stable, I think it's going to be a candidate for like, oh, we really dropped the ball on this film, but you know.
It's a great movie. You should go see it. It probably won't win, but that doesn't mean it's not a great movie.
But no,
really
it's absolutely worth seeing. It's absolutely worth seeing.
Films to look out for that are playing maybe right now. Black Panther.
Black Panther is great. It's great.
So we're going to play some video from that. Talk about what's going on with Black Panther.
It's a phenomenon. Like basically what Get Out was last February, Black Panther is this year. I mean, it's like it's breaking box office awards around the world, showing that black films are not just something for you know, America. That they can cross over to other cultures and other countries. It's really smart. The performances are great. It's provoking cultural discussions in a fascinating. The best thing about it, and the Get Out was like this too, when like that every week you would find out new and interesting ways that it was affecting the culture. Is that oh God, they run the pound. The Humane Society. That's it. Yes, the Humane Society was talking about how for the first time, because usually black cats and kittens don't get adopted, but because of this movie, people are adopting them and, you know, giving them names of the characters from this film, and that's awesome. That is a weird form of cultural relevance that, you know, doesn't get talked about very often. But when you've got a film that's affecting the culture like across the board like that, that's something major. That's something important. It's also really fun, and it's it's really smart too.
It's been #1 at the box office the last couple of weeks.
And
It's
it
like
has
blowing everything away.
It has battle rhinos. I mean, it's smart. It deals with cultural issues. It deals with colonization and like the responsibility that advanced cultures have to like non-advanced cultures. And it's got battle rhinos. I mean, what more do you want?
So it is smart because I haven't seen it. And when I see
great.
Marvel, sometimes I think, okay, it's going to be a bunch of explosions and all that. But this has some substance and depth.
This has got a lot going on with it. Yeah, it's really good.
All right, so that's interesting. So that's out right now, and it's certainly doing incredibly well.
It's playing everywhere.
Another one, Love, Simon. We'll play some video of that while you talk.
Yeah,
I don't know
that comes out on the 16th of March, and it's about a gay kid who in high school who's like closeted and is just trying to like have his own John Hughes movie experience, and it's very unpretentious. It's very like aimed at the young audience and stuff, but it's based on a best-selling young adult novel, and I haven't seen it yet, but I sent my mom because she said she wanted to see it, and I sent her to one of the advanced screenings, and she's like, oh, it's exceptional. So I mean, it's just we're at the point where we can start like addressing these narratives that have just not been there for gay and lesbian kids growing up. Like according to movies, they don't exist. So this movie is just like, hey, you exist, and it's probably going to do really well, and a lot of people are probably going to be furious that it even exists. So is
it going to have a wide release? It'll be wide release.
Oh yeah, no, it's a wide release. The trailer was in front of The Greatest Showman, and like theaters got complaints from people who just like, oh, we can't believe that you're showing that in front of The Greatest Showman, and just like everything involved is PG. So there's and for some people anything involving a gay character can never be PG, and I feel sad for them because like that's not the world we live in today.
Another movie that's out right now is Annihilation.
Yes.
With Natalie Portman.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's like the most inspired weirdo science fiction film. It's great. A bunch of women scientists and soldiers like confronting unspeakable genetic abnormalities and also trying to get their emotional selves right. But how do you get your emotional self right when like an other dimensional force is like literally altering the physical structure of your body? It's great. It's like David Cronenberg and it's like a David Cronenberg style remake of Celine and Julie Go Boating. I mean, it's a girl power movie, and it's a body horror movie, and I love how inspired so much of it was. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's probably not going to be in very many theaters this weekend. Like, I mean, judging by the numbers, like it'll be around somewhere, but you're going to have to work for it. It's not going to be like last week when it was like playing a lot of places.
I didn't think it was that weird. I thought it was fascinating.
No, it gets weirder as it goes along though. Like it hooks you because like the first hour is pretty accessible, and then by the time you realize it, just like, wait a second, gators don't have shark teeth, and then that's it, you're gone, it's too late.
Very interesting. All right, we have a few minutes left. I guess takeaways from, we need to take a break. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, wrap everything up, take a break, be back right after this.
All right.